Today, I want to reflect on respecting your past. I'll see you after this intro. So I'm out and about. I haven't got my mic. I haven't got my holder either. So no, this is Karnak Holistics. We learn together and we grow together in the sight of God. So I've come to a old place I used to go with my firstborn, Jordan. And this place is called Victoria Park. And as you can see from these pictures, this is where he grew up. Till he was about 5, and then we moved out to near Heathrow Way. So, reason I came here, I was going to see my parents actually. I went to see my parents in a cemetery. But what I wanted to kind of title this video is reflection, and how we should remember. Let me just prop down somewhere. We should remember our past. It's all wet. We should remember our past and how important it is, and how fundamentally it makes us who we are today. And I think a lot of people, specifically I think the younger generation, don't value the importance of elders and also about where they've come from, because if they do, they can understand who they are and where they're going, kind of thing. So for myself, I hold really dearly to places like this, which is part of my upbringing as well, because I used to come here with my parents when I was younger. We used to play cricket over here as well with my dad, and actually had my first date here with my boy's mum. So good memories here. We used to walk up Regent's Canal. The reason I wanted to specifically show you guys and reflect on why it's important that we remember our past and we don't just ignore it and just forget about it, and then next minute you're like 18, then you're 20, and then next minute you're pushing 50, and you're forgetting about all the good things you've done over the years. For me, it's like I'm 47, and I realise that all the things I've achieved in my life, whether it's successful or not successful, it's all a part of learning. It's all about a growth. And actually, I didn't realise, saying about the past, was it here? No, it wasn't. This looks very familiar to where I used to sit with. I think it is actually. It looks very familiar. Over there, let me see if I can swing the camera around. So over there, if there's a hut, yeah, and we used to sit over there, and then we would walk across here to Regent's Canal. Don't get me wrong, I'm not going through midlife crisis. I'm just reflecting, especially having my grandson, and a lot of people with the pandemic have lost loved ones, and it's coming up to Christmas, and it's about being with the people we love and really experiencing that motion and that feeling, and not taking people for granted, if you know what I mean, because we always do seem to take people for granted, and we take ourselves for granted, and we don't really believe that we can achieve the things that we set ourselves out to achieve. And next minute you're thinking, okay, yeah, this is what I want to do, and then you start getting a bit more nervous and hesitant, and then you end up losing the plot, and then you're falling by the wayside. But what I want to say is, like, don't, keep going, keep striving. Rome weren't built in a day, nor was Egypt. Good thing comes to those who wait. Karnak was built over a period of 2 years. Getting to the idea about actually putting it into process and actually start recording and what I want it to be. I'm still in a state of development, but at the end of the day, the important thing is, what I wanted to say is, like, because the Karnak's grown, I've obviously became a stronger, clairvoyant medium, and I was voted with an agency I work with as the #1 psychic by the actual clients who come see me, or I go and see them, for 2021, which I'm also overly happy about. But I just wanted to just say that all these things were built in time. You know, everything was built in time, and sometimes we can like get ourselves into debt wanting to start it straight away. And I always say, if you want to start a YouTube channel, for example, start with a camera like your phone. Start with even an app to record. Like most of my videos, especially when I'm out, is just my phone and an app which I upload, and then I put it out there. I haven't really got bits and ideas yet. I don't know if it's time to do all that yet. I know God will guide me, and I think I would align myself with the right people to do it. But at the moment, I'm not. So I'm kind of pleased and happy where I am. Let's see if this chair's all right. But at the moment, it is what it is, you know. So I'm just enjoying the motion. Yeah, anyway, I've just put myself up on a bench, and before I do the rest of the recording, sitting down. So let me just pace in a place like some kind of strange person. But yeah, it's beautiful out. It's very cold and very crisp, but it's gorgeous. It is a really, really nice day. It's good to see people out walking about, despite, you know, obviously not lockdown, but you know, the threat with all this COVID stuff. People getting out, still walking their dogs, still talking to each other, keeping social distancing, and acknowledging each other. I mean, as I walk through the park, as I walk through the entrance, which is just over there. The people, like, they went good morning, and I was like, for London that's really good. You don't get people saying morning in London, it's just not happening. But they were like good morning, so I said good morning back, and then I started filming, and they goes, are you doing YouTube? I said yeah, and so they asked me about the channel, so I was just talking to them about that. But it's nice to see people interacting and being, well, a bit more in kind of having that personal experience. Really hesitant about recording outside. This is one of the first ones I've really done. I think I'll do some more actually, because I like being outside. I'm going to bring my mic next time, because I don't know how this is going to sound, so I apologise if it sounds naff, but I'm using my phone mic, so hopefully, and I'm kind of shouting, hopefully that you guys can pick up my voice. And also, I haven't got nothing to hold my camera up, so I'm just using my hand, so it looks like I'm really close to the camera, but I'm just being what it is. But by and largely, what I want to just say is, coming into 2021 and looking back on 2020 and 2019, look at what you've achieved, where you're going for 2022, and then even for 2023, because it's about setting plans and direction. You get a lot of this as well, police, you know, sirens and stuff. So look at your plans and your goals. I think there's a dog going flying by, interesting. So yeah, it's all good. It's all good. So I'm gonna love you and leave you, and I'll see you on in my next video. Look after yourself and others, and namaste.